Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kia and today I'm showing you how I convert my Workforce 7710 into a sublimation printer. I've been using my Workforce printer for almost a year as a regular printer, but I finally decided a couple months ago that I was going to convert it. So I did. This footage is a little old, but I decided I was just going to go ahead and share it anyways. So the ink I'm using today to convert my printer is the Cosmos ink. So far, it's been a pretty good ink for me. And this is just, I'm showing you what's in the package. So it comes with some syringes, some ink, and the things that go inside of the printer. So just watch the rest of the video because I had a lot of hiccups. Right now, what I'm doing is lining up all of my inks. And then I take my syringe that came in my kit and I put the needle on it. The needle and the syringe comes with the cartridges inside of the kit, and since I purchased this as a whole set, I should not have to purchase anything else besides the ink once I run out of ink. So now at the moment what I'm doing is I'm unplugging some tabs. I do want to let y'all know this is really hard to do if you have long nails. So as you saw in the beginning of the video, I had really long nails on, but I really wanted to convert my printer, so I cut my nails down super short so I can go ahead and convert it. So right now I'm starting with my yellow. You can start with whatever color you would like, it does not matter, but make sure you unplug those tabs that are on your cartridges. My tabs were like a longer tab, and they had the color of the cartridge on them. Everybody's tabs I've noticed have been kind of different, but mine that needed to be taken off so I could plug them were the longer tab. So next, all you should see is pretty much me just filling up my cartridges with every color. I will come back and let you know I did have trouble with my black ink cartridge. I don't remember if I have filmed all of that, but that black gave me a lot of problems, y'all. Like, it really did. Now I'm about to do my black, and this is where a lot of my trouble started. As you can see, I had two tabs on the black. One was a black tab and one was a clear tab. I was able to move all the colored tabs on the other ones, and that's how I filled them up. So I did the same for the black, and that did not work. It ended up putting it in like the air vent part. So I had to try to suck that out of there and put it into the clear part. It was actually pretty successful. I sucked a lot of it back out with my syringe, but it was really annoying. I think that was an issue on Cosmos' problem, like with their cartridges, because it's really no super clear instructions. Definitely not in the box. I know you can watch Angelo's videos, which they're awesome videos to watch if y'all want to go check those out, but his cartridges look a little different than mine, so that didn't really help me out as far as making this mistake. I did find another video on YouTube that kind of showed me how to try to clear that out besides sucking it out. So I don't know if I recorded that part, but if not, I'll try to explain it later on in the video. But for the most part, what I'm doing right now is I'm filling the correct spot up in my cartridge, and then just sucked out everything else in the wrong spot that I had filled up, if that makes sense. Here I'm taking out the tabs, like I think they're called the air vent tabs. I'm taking those out of my cartridges so I can go ahead and put my cartridges in my printer. It took longer for me because I had cut my nails. So since they were so long, my apex was super duper thick, so I couldn't actually like grab anything. So it will not take y'all this long at all. They easily pop out. This was just something like a problem I was having because the way my nails were at the time. So yeah, it's super easy, super simple. And after this, I show the actual converting it. Converting a already used printer, like something that you use for regular printing, is a tad bit different than converting a brand new printer, but it's not more difficult or anything like that. It's just a little bit of a different process. Okay, so I already need to change this out. That's why mine looks like this. So it went through, once you hit how to, it tells you how to change out your ink. So I open it up. We're gonna open up this part down here. Sorry, it's kind of dark, y'all. It's on my floor. Let me try to get some light down here. Can you see that? Get that right there. Okay, so I've opened that up. This is not original Epson ink. It's an ink that I had got on sale. So now it's telling me to get these up. So let's click it, pull up, up, and pull up. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put these in there. You have to hear it click. There we go. Let's get put the yellow over here. Blue. And the magenta. Alright. In there. Now since I put in my cartridges, I just close my printer and I follow the prompts. It's going to give a prompt in about a second or a couple seconds. It's trying to read my ink at the moment. And there it is. It just says, please wait, do not turn the power off until it's done, basically. So it took a little while. It took a few minutes. I waited, and this is the step that came after that. So now it says replacement is complete. Here we are. I'm going to my settings so I can get into the maintenance tab so we can do a print head cleaning. You have to do print head cleanings to get the old ink out of your printer, and so it can start recognizing the sublimation ink. This took me a while. Like, y'all, I went through so many sheets of paper and ink trying to get this to go correctly, but just, you'll see, like, it literally took a while for it to finally get itself correct. I'm starting to do my 6th print head cleaning. So this time I am going to do all colors because I'm trying to get my black and my blue to push out. I was completely out of black and blue ink for about a month or two, and I did not replace it because I knew I wanted to sublimate. So here I'm showing you how my black ink and my blue ink really weren't showing up at all. Eventually, after a couple times, my black ink did start to come through, but my blue ink did not start to come through until the 5th cleaning. You could see it very faintly. So that's just the issue with me being out of ink for so long. More than likely that won't happen to you, especially if you're starting out with a brand new printer. But I did get it to print really good after doing these steps a couple of times. So after doing about 6 or 7 regular print head cleanings, I stopped doing those and I started to do purges. You can find a purge either on the Cosmos Sublimation group, or if I still have my purge file, I will link it in my description down below. But the purge really helps with getting your ink to push out without having to constantly do print head cleanings, because if you do too many cleanings, it can mess up your printer. So I'm just showing you how my first purge went, how it has all those lines. So I'm going to continue to do my different purges to get those lines to clear up so it will print the way it's supposed to print. Right here I'm doing my last purge. I was over it at this point. I've been constantly doing purges and cleanings. As you can see, it ends up looking a lot better, but it just wasn't where I wanted it to be. So in the next clip, you'll see what exactly I had to do to get it perfect. Alright, y'all. This is my last print of the night. Let's see how it turned out. It's perfect. Yay. It's perfect, y'all. So to get it to be this perfect, I literally had to prime my cartridges and print clean it over and over and over. But it's finally perfect, so I just say yes, and that's it. My printer is now officially a sublimation printer.
I told you to shut your damn mouth when you said you weren't good enough, said you weren't worth my time.